All right. Shalom, shalom. All right. Before I get started, I want to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Korash. Double honors unto my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to all the sincere Akim that's out here pushing His word in truth and in all sincerity. Shalom. All right. Shalom to you sincere sisters that are out here as well. Shalom to you all. All right. Back at it again. This is another real quick lesson. I'm en route to the job, but this was on my spirit yesterday, and I just wanted to do it while I have an opportunity. And I may do a follow-up even to it, see how the spirit flow. But as it says, we are being prepped to be leaders of large groups of people. Hey, all 144, all praise Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And I was just, what inspired this, and Lord willing, this is edifying and building for the sincere men and sincere men specifically, because the leaders of our nation are men. Now, give me 1 second. What the world is needing, and what I'm starting to see in the spirit with the people around us. I'm not talking about the brothers that are in this, pushing His word, and being prepped as well. Like I said, I will never forget. It's like, man, at this point, it's close to 10 years. Excuse me, I'm eating my breakfast fruit. When Elder Manatzak out of Connecticut came down to visit us here in Atlanta, and he told us years ago, he said, man, every last one of y'all are being prepared to be camp leaders. And I never forgot that. And through this, every last one of us here, all of us men, all right, starting with the apostles and elders, who are the ones that really are teaching us through the Spirit. They gave us this through the Spirit. They're the ones that the Lord set up to teach us how to be leaders, starting with the apostles down to the elder bishops, all the way down to our camp leaders. All of these men are have tokens and experiences to teach the next to be prepped to be a leader. But these people of the world, these men, these women, these children, they're all looking for leadership. You got to remember, as a spirit, I wasn't even thinking about this, but as a spirit, when you go into Samuel, the first book of Samuel, when Samuel was growing old, what did the Israelites cry? What did our people cry to Samuel and say? Give us a king, because you're dying off, or you're getting older, and we need a leader. They were crying for a leader. And it pissed Samuel off, because Samuel, as the scriptures and scholars, the scriptures as well as scholars call, he's the first prophet. He's the first true prophet of Israel. So he was the one that anointed the king. When the Lord said, don't worry, it's not you who they are, not listening to or offended by, it's me. So our people have always been in this seeking for a king spirit. And that's no different. But see, that's the way the Spirit had it set up. Of course, the Spirit, it was originally not supposed to be. But hey, the Lord made some changes along the way. And He gave us what? Through Saul, we get the story of Saul, who had a temporary run that led to King David, right? And King David being the king, that's who the line of, that's the royal line of Israel, the line of, through King David's loins, which we're all here doing what? I'm not talking about all of them. I'm talking about the sincere men the prophets make up the house of David. Amos, the 9th chapter. But this is what these people need. These people need leaders / leadership. Smite the shepherd and smite the shepherd, and they basically are all scattered. But the problem with these people is their pride, their arrogance, their stupidity, their foolishness will not allow them to see us as that leadership. But we're being primed. Don't believe me? Read Revelation, the 7th chapter. This is all through faith. I don't care whether people realize it or not. Most of you are pride, especially a lot of you men. A lot of you men, you're full of pride and anger and bitterness because in reality you hate the fact that the Lord didn't choose you. Hey, sheesh. It's a lot of distractions. Didn't choose you to be part of that sanctuary to lead. I didn't choose myself. I pray. I was called, but Lord willingly, I'm part of it. Says scripture say many are called, but few are chosen. I pray I'm part of the chosen. But I know that the chosen is being prepped and primed to lead. So if you are in this walk, your life is being primed to lead, not just each other. See, you're going to have men flood this. A lot of men are going to flood this as well. And they're going to be they may be in the ranks. A lot of people aren't going to even, I was meditating on this as well the other day with this lesson. A lot of you're being primed to be able to deal with a lot of stress, a lot of characters, a lot of stories. Because see, in my life, I'd be like, man, what the fuck, man? I don't be wanting to be bothered. I be wanting to be left alone. Right? But that's not how the Spirit wants us to be. And I've been saying that. I'm like, hey, man, you know what? It don't even matter. You could sit in your own heart. You could be a hermit. If the Lord is priming you for this position of being a leader, you drama and shit always going to be your way. That's just the truth. So again, every bit of the issues you deal with is an example. It's experience. Romans, the 5th chapter. You know, through patience, hope, through hope, experience, etc., etc. We're gaining the greatest experience of all these people. I was telling this to my rib the other day, and I was saying I said, man, it's crazy how the flow of people that come through our life. I was just talking to my rib. And I know it's the same for you sincere men out there as well. I said this years ago as well too. All that, you know, I'm an introvert. Man, you a prophet, nigga. Ain't no space for a prophet to be an introvert. What are you talking about? That don't mean you got to be an extrovert, like you got to be the face of the party. But at the same time, we're people. You have no choice. You were called to be a people's person. You got to be able to deal with people. All of us. All that I'm bashful, I'm shy. Hey, the Lord took that spirit away from me. I used to be a shy child. I was shy, honestly, up until my late, college. Quiet, bashful, kept to myself. And then over the years, it's like the Lord, that spirit is long gone. I'm far from it. How many people you know that were shy when they were children are outwardly going and can do this, public speaking, as an adult? Not many. That's because the Lord, hey, what good is that spirit to me? Scriptures speak about being bashful. Again, I'm going to say it again. The Lord is priming you, priming us all to lead multitudes of men, women, and children. Do you understand that? I bet right now, if you look at your own life, you would look around the people. I'm not talking about in the truth. I'm talking about around you, like people in the world, men, women, children. I'm pretty sure there's at least, in most of our cases, there's probably anywhere from 2 to 10 people around us all, varying from the brother and his spirit and what you can handle. But nevertheless, there's probably a handful of Israelites or people around you that you're like, man, you know what? This person kind of all right. Now, like, you just look at them, you're like, you know what? Hey, they might have said something or did something that you are like, hey, you know what? This person might. Yeah. Why is that? Because it's a very well possibility, great possibility. These are the undesirables around you. I quote it, but I'm not able to read it, but Revelation, the 7th chapter. It starts with the 144,000, 12,000 out of each tribe. Judah, 12,000. Benjamin, 12,000. Ephraim, 12,000. Manasseh, 12,000. 12,000 out of each tribe equals 144,000 men. But then you get down to Revelation, the 7th and 9th verse, and it speaks on what? And lo, that great multitude that couldn't be numbered, that followed after the 144,000. They're the elect as well. But the 144,000 is the cream of the crop. That's the elect of elect. That's the government. That's the leadership. The elect is the leadership. See, all this drama, all this bullshit, all this stress is for us to be leaders. That's what it's all about. And I was just like, and like I said, it sounds simple because it's like, yeah, duh. But it dawned on me the other day. I was looking at a lot of people. It's like a lot of, for lack of a better terms, a lot of scragglers around me. And I mean that respectfully. Like, you know, I'm like, man, what the fuck, man? What is this person doing over here? What is this person? What's the deal with this person? What's the deal with this woman? I'm crying out to, I'm honestly, I'm being honest and open here. I'm crying out to the Lord, like, Lord, what am I supposed to get from this? That's literally in the spirit. I'm like crying out, like, Lord, what am I supposed to get from this? What am I supposed to learn from this man or this woman here? Because I'm tired. I'm being honest here. I'm being open in the senses of you just be looking around. You be like, man, what the fuck, man? And I'm like, oh, shit. The spirit just was like, oh. If I can't handle, this is my exact thoughts. I couldn't put this in a title, but this is where the thought for this stream came from. Is the Lord not going to drop 50 people on you? Ain't no camp and GMS ever start with 50. Lord ain't just going to drop 50 people on you. You got 50 people around you. You got 50, or Isaiah 4:1 coming to play. The Lord just going to drop 50 women on you. Out of nowhere, in day one, you got 50. Come on now, let's be serious here. The Lord going to put 5 in your lap. See how you handle it. Oh, he handled that 5, didn't he? The angel's going to take that report back to the Lord. He did his thing with that, Lord. He applied the scriptures. He applied the wisdom. He got it in order. He got them women in order. He's standing on his principles and morality. You see? He's standing on business. Right? The Lord ain't just gonna drop 100 on you, man. If the Lord meant for you to have 100, it's gonna come in increments. Might be like 3 women here and 6 men. Like, damn, I'm dealing with, okay. You advising that person, advising this person, giving this person some advice, giving that person the knowledge. And I'm gonna hit you with this as I'm about to get to where I'm going and close up through the spirit. The people that the Lord gonna cleave onto you, they ain't gonna, you to be real with you, you might not even be breaking down Ezekiel the 36th chapter to them. You might not be breaking down Revelation, Second Ezra 13 or 11, the Second Ezra 11 about the 12, the eagle feathers. You might not be breaking that down to them. But you know what you got? You got a lot of experience. You got a lot of faith. You got a lot of wisdom. You got a lot of know-how. You're resourceful. You're able to pray. Scriptures say in Revelation, the 5th chapter, that the Lord is raising up a nation of kings and priests. Well, the nation, the elect are the respectfully, the King of Kings and Lords under the ultimate King of Kings and Lord of Lords, which is Yahweh Shai. All right, I'm about to close up here. I'm about almost to my destination, but I just want, I really, that was the point in the spirit. It's like, hey man, Lord probably got a lot of bullshit on your plate as it feels. Just keep it in 100. It's a lot of shit. You be like, man, what the fuck, man? This woman, it's like, I'm not even looking for a woman, but it's like this woman is around. What the fuck is this? Or this man? Like, I'm not talking about it in the faith. I'm talking about people of the world. You don't see yourself. You don't see you. I don't see me. There's a magnet to us. You see? But how are you handling that? How are you dealing with these people? How are you dealing with these that are without? Because one day, if you in the spirit, it's going to be like that. It's going to be 5, 6, and then it's going to look up. It's another 10. And if the spirit is heavy on you, you might have 10, you might have 50 souls around you, 100 souls. You might be 100 deep, and you don't, but the same principles. Because what do we learn in these camps? And I'm going to close this out, right? Right? Because if you can handle 5, what do we learn with these camps? These camps start with 5, 6 men. Then the spirit see that you're able to handle that. Next thing you know, boom, it's 10 of us in this camp. Oh shit. 10, you got 10 locked in. You got 10 operating effectively and efficiently. Next thing you know, it jumps up to 25. That's how it's gonna work. Thousands of people followed who the world inwardly called Jesus Christ, whose name was Yahweh Shai. Thousands followed him and his 12. And the other disciples, of course, but you get my drift. Thousands of people were being added. That's the book of Acts. You think the apostles of old were going through the deep breakdowns? No. Deep, heavy understandings? No, it's the same with us. But, hey, a woman might need your leadership because you have the spirit to lead. And then you gonna say, hey, sit down, let me break down Zephaniah. Get the fuck out of here. Be for real. Be sincere. All right? Hey, so with that, hey, well, thank you. It's sincerely. And I mean, this is a sincere message. So, hey, I pray that this lesson was edifying and hopeful and building you up and inspiring you to realize what's going on around you in the spirit. So with that, I want to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Shalom.